I'm live, correct? Oof, that voice crack sucked. Yeah, I was just making sure I was live. Mic check. Looks like that's working too. So that's fine so far. It looks like we are okay. We're good here, hopefully. Now to see if anybody actually joins the stream. Man, I don't even know what to do. It's crazy. It's like I have this entire PC, even if it's shitty, right? Even if it's going bad. But like, I have no idea what game I want to play. No idea. And it's absurd. Damn. Yeah, bro, I have no fucking idea what I want to do. Not a single idea at all. Like, a large part of me wants to play Siege, but at the same time, there's a voice in the back of my head saying, don't do it. You got on Siege today and played like 6 different matches and did horribly. The other part of me is like, well, you removed the desk pad you were using, and it'd be good to get used to not having a mouse pad. So, I don't know. What do I want to do to start off? Well, for anything, let me go to Task Manager real quick and just ensure that something is not on. Yeah, let's go ahead and close this. I don't want NVIDIA shit open. No thanks. No thanks. Whew. I'm gonna try it, even though I'm pretty sure it's not gonna open right. I'm gonna try it anyway. Yeah, pretty sure I had to close Ubisoft or Uplay first and Steam first before I went out of my way to. Before I went out of my way to start up. I don't know why. I didn't mean to. Yeah, it's not. It's not. Yeah. Did my suspicion, is my suspicion true? Is it, or is it starting up right now? I can't tell. I mean, so far, it would look to be. Yo, chat is on now, yo, what's up? If you've been here before, I don't remember you. My apologies. Yeah. Yeah, chat is on. I should be on. Yeah. Nothing much. If you don't mind me asking, who are you again? Because I am terrible with names. Absolutely terrible. That would be why. I also have someone to catch up with on, really, I was supposed to do it today. Part of me just doesn't really want to associate with the community at all, but I had made a video. Motherfucker, you sent edits, like, yeah, no, that's a very accurate description of what I do. At least when I'm DMing people, you know. I literally just, like, if you don't got Siege or you don't got a Battlefield, like, I just send you edits and, like, try to talk to you about random shit. I don't really. Not really sure what to say there. Yeah. You wanna know something crazy, Lime? I don't know. I haven't told many people, and I'm gonna be dead ass honest with you. I didn't know what my peak weight was. So I'm gonna go ahead and show this on stream because this needs this to me is a milestone. This right here is the power of the human mind and also the power of not being a fucking lazy ass and sitting on a computer every day for your fucking life and raging about toxic communities and playing Roblox. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and say this before I show this. My peak weight, how much I weighed, was 264 fucking pounds. I'm 6'1". So it is technically, not even technically, it is. I have much more weight than I should have. I think it was obese on the BMI scale or whatever it said. Either way, I was 264, right? And that was when I had my state ID. Or when I got my state ID, I checked that recently and it said my weight was 264. Fast forward this year, I started exercising and it was around 2 or 3 months of infrequent exercise. And during this time of infrequent exercise, so, infrequent meaning I'm not, like, keeping up with it in the sense that I don't have a solid schedule. I'm going outside, but it could be every 2 days, every 3 days, every 4 days, and then back to every 2. Like, I wasn't very consistent in terms of an actual schedule. But during that 2 to 3 month time span, I was able to lose 30 to 40 fucking pounds. And definitely over 20. Like, it's in that range of 20 to 40 pounds. Went back to the doctor less than a month ago. They looked at my weight again. 201. 200 to 201. 200 to 201. It's not like I'm in the gym lifting weights either. At the time, I wasn't. Not as much. Not as much as I am now. So I was mainly just running, burning off fat that way, burning off calories just by running. But guess what, Lime? But guess what? I woke up about yesterday, and I don't even have Discord open. I got a ping. Yeah, but woke up yesterday, and I looked in the mirror, right? Looking for all the differences in how I look, and seeing the good progress that I've made, the betterment I've made physically, upon myself. And I noticed something. I noticed something fucking astronomical for me. Are you ready for this? I don't know if you're ready for this. Context before I say what I'm going to say. My peak bench press, I don't know the exact terms. All I know is the weight. The bars in the gym are 45 pounds, at least the one that I had used. That is the heaviest one. It's 45 pounds by itself. So obviously the weights you can put on the ends make it heavier. Was 45 hold on. 45 plus 15, that's 60, plus another 15, okay, 75. It was 75 originally, right? Day before, it's Thursday, literally like yesterday. I reached a new peak. I put 20s on both ends of the bar. So 20 plus 20, 40 plus, I said 95, but really that's, no, that is 95, yeah. In weights. Now, that was really surprising. I mean, it may not be a whole lot, but it's still, at least in numbers, but it's still, like, it's a lot in what you're using for your muscles, right? So, just out of curiosity, because I had done so before on call with somebody else who, exercises, has, decent muscles, right? He's kind of a sleeper build. Talked to him. He said like, hey, bro, put up your bicep and, see if there's muscle. And I did it. Nothing really there. Woke up yesterday, went to the mirror. I could see the fucking muscle flexing. I couldn't believe it. Dead ass, I couldn't even believe. I was like, what the fuck is this? Looking at myself like, who the fuck are you? Yeah, I don't know. Apparently for me, like, it don't matter if the exercise is infrequent or fucking frequent. My body's just built different, apparently. Because you gotta understand, like, this has happened over less than, like, probably, like, roughly less than 6 months. Like, this whole fucking turnaround in my life has happened in, like, less than 6 fucking months. I know it's fire. I know it's great. But on the flip side of things, as there are with most things in life, there are pros and cons, and serious fucking negative recently has been pissing me off is what's it called? The assignments I'm given in college. They're not difficult. They're certainly not difficult, but when I started off during the semester, the assignments were, I would even argue still are now, so infrequent. Not infrequent as in they're not given enough. They're not given at a consistent rate. So I could get an assignment 3 days from now. And the next assignment might be 2 days later, or a day later, or 4 days later, or 5 days later. And it just, to me, it's not consistent enough. And maybe that's a thing with, like, college. I'm in community college, so I wouldn't know if that's, like, a thing that kind of is in college too, but I just don't. I have fallen behind a little bit. I've been falling behind. I have to get like fucking 4 or 5, maybe fucking 6 different assignments done in 2 days by the 23rd, and I am, along with those assignments and the work that I'm supposed to be doing, I've lost motivation in a lot of things. I certainly wouldn't say music. Music will always be a passion of mine. But I don't play games very often. I don't play them as much as I used to. I don't video edit as much as I used to. It's weird. It's a hard thing to describe, my brain. I make abstract art. I'm abstract. I'm quite literally abstract. My fucking brain. I don't even know what I want other than music. Like, that's the thing, right? It's like, there's the career choice you want, right? And the other thing is, like, most people in life that are around my age don't even know what the fuck they want to do. They don't even have it narrowed down to a general category of what they want to do as a career, what that fits into. I already know what I'm gonna be making a career in, so I'm good on that part. But I don't know what to do in the moment when I'm not pursuing anything in music, whether it be production or recording my vocals and singing, rapping, or screen rapping. I don't know. I have a very interesting mind. I was talking to Alex. I've met like 3 different Alexes now, but this person, Alex, I had met through Oh, trust me, I have a bajillion fucking things posted on SoundCloud. I'm sure, absolutely, I've sent you a link. But if you go on one of the links I've sent you, you'll probably see newer tracks that I haven't sent you. Anyway, they're all like not finished. They're not mixed. Most of them aren't even over a track. They're really just all memos. I've already got an EP set up that I want to release, but find myself unable to do or release because I don't have someone who can mix vocals. So already done that, but like again, I don't have anybody who can mix vocals, so it's kind of whatever, you know. Look, regardless, my brain is a very, very interesting thing. I spoke to a guy named Alex. Let me get back more on this topic a little bit more. Like I was trying to earlier. Alex. This guy Alex is a a director. He's the director of a small game studio. Registered, literally legally registered under U.S. law or whatever. Like, he's literally a company. He's registered. He's got his own game. Alex, about the idea of setting up a sub studio. Talk to him about the idea of setting up a sub studio. So basically, a studio under a main publishing company or main studio, and he's considering it. He's probably talking to his team, trying to figure out you know, all the, basically just piece everything together. See if he has the resources and, you know. Why am I bringing this up? Right. I talked to him about my game idea. I have a game that I was making on Roblox, or that I was planning concept for the game set up, but I didn't have the actual game like fully going yet, if that makes sense. I might have had a base plate and a little runway, but I didn't really have anything crazy set up on Roblox. But you know, after the whole thing of Roblox allowing child exploitation and shit, I just kind of like, nah, bro, fuck that. I'm out. We don't allow that here. We don't support that here. Fuck that. It's just fucked up. Like, I mean, it's one thing for you to not understand or not realize or have difficulties tracking these motherfuckers down on your platform, or like managing it, because there's so many of users. But like, when you get to a point, when you not only acknowledge that there's a problem on your platform, but you're actively trying to silence the person who is trying to fucking help you, who's not really receiving shit in return for doing so, you have already, you crossed the line. But with that, no, fuck no. You haven't even just crossed the line with that. You've pushed like a large majority away. A large majority of your community is now against you. And especially OGs. I've been on Roblox since 2011. I quit, you know, again, 2025, around, what, like, fuck, 2, 3, 4, like, 3, 4 months ago. I don't really keep track of when I quit. I mean, it's not important to me, right? If the platform allows when I quit Roblox, you know, I don't want to. Not worth it. It's not worth it. So, regardless, why did I even bring this up, bro? I'm just going over. little book that I was writing on Wattpad. Fucking nose, man, it's itchy. It's like you have a bridge. This bridge it has 3 parts. There's the left side, there's the right side, and there's the left side, and there's the middle. I can build both the left side and the right side of the bridge, but the middle side of the bridge, I don't have enough for. Every fucking thing I do, it feels that way. It is that way. I don't have just that teensy, like just that little bit. I don't have it. And it has become such a fucking nail in my mind. It's like boom, 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 over and over again. And it's just, it makes me so frustrated. It makes me restless and lazy. It is a conflicting thing. Because I know I can do shit. I know I could put in the effort to fill in that gap. But it's like, bro, with the amount of shit that I've done over these 2 to 3 years alone, not counting the exercise and the growth in my mental, I've had enough. I've had enough. I want immediate results. I don't want to wait anymore. And I've told my brother this. I've told his friend this. And it's just, it's so aggravating. It's so irritating. And it sucks. It's very demotivating as well. It's very demotivating as well. Enough about me complaining and bitching on stream. I'm gonna do something. What am I gonna do? Well, I'm gonna go ahead and see on stream if I can just... It's called Photon. Alright, fucking sign it again. Hold on. Really? Okay, well, apparently I have to... Alright, go on here. What did I name the email? Oh, that's what I named it. So the Chaos Games, or was Chaos Game Studio? That's what we're gonna find out. Don't you just love Capacho or whatever? The verification thing? Man, I love it. It's so annoying. It's so annoying. It was... Imagine I nailed the password. Is that not it? Hold on. Because I know this was the password actually. Make sure I typed it right. Wait, I think that's why. Apparently not. I'm gonna phone them. Just be fucking simple. Unfortunate thing I've come to realize in life is that nothing can be fucking simple. Got the email right now. That's why, because I was wrong about the password and only by like 2 letters. Bruh. Crazy. It's off by like 3 characters. That's a that is a complicated password too, which is like, yeah. There we go. Crack that. Neck's being annoying right now. Time to go look at the documentation on this. Basically, I'm going to be learning or trying to just check this game engine out. Overview, Fusion, blah, blah, blah. It's a library, networking library. So it does use C#. Other thing is like, what do I use this in? Is this something that I would use in Unity, or is it like its own, like, I would assume it's not its own full engine. I really should have asked Alex about this, because I'm not even... Yeah, I'm not even, like, sure. Hold up. Let me also go back real quick. Dashboard, samples, SDKs. SDK, where are we supposed to go? Oh, yep, it is in Unity. This is something you would do in Unity. Okay, and it's also apparently on Unreal Engine as well, which is interesting. Okay. Huh? What? And in .NET too? Holy shit, he was not joking. This thing is all over the place. Apparently you can make... That's crazy. That's crazy. Here, I'm going to go over here. I did not mean to click that. I'm gonna go ahead and use Unity. Or at least download Unity real quick, try to. Says console right line. Well, I guess I'm gonna go ahead and try my luck with C sharp. Lime, I have a lesson for you if you're still here. I have a very important lesson when it comes to coding. Actually, let me switch PCs. I mean, is Lime still here? Is anybody still here? Anybody in stream? Am I good now? Am I dead? Is stream dead? I don't know. Oh, hello.
Hello.
You know, you may or may not have noticed, but my audio should have cut out because at least on the output, not on the input. So you should be able to hear my voice. But
Yeah.
see, my headset it has a tendency to fuck me over right now, in the sense that if I move the cord too much, the output audio completely cuts out, and the headset just kills itself. I can't hear anything out of it anymore. So.
Yeah.
I was asking in the stream if you had left. I didn't get a response, so I assume you left the stream.
I did because I have to do stuffs right now. Or well, I'm trying to do stuffs, but I'm very confused at the moment.
What are you doing? Well, I'm assuming it's an assignment.
So that's why I left.
You said what?
That's why I left.
Well, what assignment is it?
It's not an assignment. It's more, I'm trying to find a discount code for this thing to make it in my budget, but I am failing severely to find any codes at all.
Are you able to tell me what this thing is so that I might be able to try to help? Because I mean, I don't.
It is Twin Atlas. It's the shop. It's a massive merch store, but I just cannot find a discount code for them.
Twin
at all.
Atlas?
Yep, Twin Atlas.
Wait, for is this a Roblox?
Creatures of Sonaria. Yep.
Okay, I see the website. I mean, even though I don't play Roblox, I'll try to help you search for a discount. Have you, if you're focused on, discounts for, what's it called?
Twin Atlas?
Yeah, for buying, just in general, you know, you use discounts, right? Try to find codes and whatnot. Have you ever considered using an extension? Like a discount? And by the way, I will never use Honey. That shit was a scam.
Yeah, I don't trust Honey at all.
I will never use Honey. Fuck no. They literally, I don't know if you heard, but like they literally scammed creators. And the company is owned by PayPal. No. I will never use, never in my life will I use Honey. Shit is a complete
that makes sense.
Fucking scam. But I was wondering if you were, you know, if you use discount codes, if you'd ever used an extension before.
Yeah. I used an extension before, but it was Honey, and I removed that shit a while ago.
Yeah, absolutely fair. Yeah, nothing on here. Nothing I can see.
Yeah.
They might just not have a discount code right now.
Yeah. Oh well. I'm falling for FOMO so hard right now. Um, there's this hoodie that I want, and it's gone forever. In 3 days. 3 days, yeah. And it's really cute, but I really want it. I don't want to spend $81 on it though. Originally it was 70, but shipping was 11.50.
Hmm.
Like that's crazy to me. Hmm. All right, well I'm gonna pay for this real quick. I gotta
Fair
check
enough.
this like
Before I
my
go
actual
and
card.
continue with Unity here, copy this real quick. Um. Yeah. You know what? Also, I was trying to give you life advice on the stream. I was basically saying before I'd asked you if you were still there. If you ever find yourself wanting to learn a code to create a game or literally anything, right? Like
Hmm.
if you're seeking to create a website and there's a certain look you want or a certain function on the website you want, or if you want to create a game and have like certain things like round systems and guns and swords and different abilities, focus
Oh, your mic is
on
cutting out a bit.
sorry is it good? Is it good now?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. My suggestion, my advice, personal advice from experience, if you want to learn code for literally anything, if you have a goal in mind, right? What I did, what I did when I was first starting off with code was I was trying to create a round system, or specifically a game, zombies versus survivors, survivors versus zombies, whatever. I was struggling on a
Hmm.
round system for a while. I was always copying and pasting. I was never trying to understand what each and every word meant. My suggestion, in personal experience, is if you know what game you want, you know what type of game you want, focus on. And if you're new to that code for the game, for said game or idea, focus on one of the core things that make up that game or idea. And, you know, try to piece it together with what you learn. So when I was creating a round system, I started with a while loop and a couple of values. So one of the things that was used was a text label, more specifically a text value. So it was, I'll put a notepad here, just because I can do it in here. Why not? Local. Local. Well, I call it stage now, so I guess we'll just do stage is equal to. And then there was a value for the time, so local times equal to, and for the intermission, we'll just do 5. This is an example. While, or it was, yeah, while true, do, and then there was a task dot wait. This is end. Inside here, we do, and I'll explain this for. Honestly, it wasn't even really. I didn't have this, so we can just straight up ignore that. Intermission is equal to the starting value, the end value, what we're ticking down by. It was, yes, starting value is right here. Was it ending and then starting? Bro, I can't fucking tell anymore. I think it was,
Mhm.
this is the value that you're starting with, this is the value that you want to get, and then this is what you're minusing by. And then it was for intermission equals blah blah. Wait, end here. So for intermission is equal to 5, 0, -1, task.wait, and basically in this little loop here, in this loop here, right, it's ticking by every second. So anything inside of this would be the intermission. It'd be what you want to happen during the intermission of the match. So if I wanted to do something like, you know, put in map voting, so have like a map voting area up here above, will it kind of come up from the ground so people can vote for maps. I can do that, and then, you know, after, you know, upon reaching this end here, we can do, I think they did, no, yeah, they just did for loops. So after it's hit 0, right, for loading is equal to, again, let's do 5, 0, -1, and I don't know if it was due at the end here. No, definitely not. I don't think it was. Test.wait. Test.wait. Now, another thing that's cool about this is, at least in Lua, is that this is the intermission, right? And then you can do whatever you want for the intermission here. At the end of it here, in between, after intermissions end, before the loading, you can also execute other functions, have other things happen. So if between the intermission and the loading you wanted to call a function for spawning players to a certain area, you could do that. You could do spawn players, teleport players into spawn platform. And then after, then you do and anchor them so they don't move. And then, you know, after the loading is done here, you can do the opposite. Unanchor teleport players, release, unlock platform gates and unanchor said players. And then, I mean, like, yeah, it's pretty simple, right? But this entire time when I was trying to learn the code for this round system, I was copying and pasting. I wasn't looking at, like, what these things meant. I didn't care what a fucking local time equals 5 meant. I didn't know what that meant. I didn't care for it. I was copying and pasting originally. Eventually, I was like, alright, I gotta look into this code for every word, actually figure out what this shit means. It took me less than like a month to learn what this shit did. It's really a path code. It's really all about a path, about what things do, and then you create these little connections. And certain code is just naturally more difficult than others. And it's a pain in the ass. It is a complete utter pain in the fucking ass, is what it is. I'm gonna create a new project. I don't know how this is gonna go, but we'll go ahead and, you know, go ahead and try. The newest version of Unity is apparently updating, but, you know, that's fine. I'm gonna let it do that. It says documentation is 24.87 megabytes, but I don't know. It seems pretty capped to me because it's taking way too long for it to be that small. Yeah. Also, I have a question. How was the yeah, screw it. I'm gonna close that actually. I'll install that shit later. How was the stream latency, Lime?
It's a few seconds, like 3 maybe.
Okay, I'm gonna try something. And again, the goal was to get this down to pretty much no stream delay. And since nobody's watching,